What is the least amount of fun a man is allowed to have? Tonight, we'll find out the opposite of that because we're at Mid-Ohio, which is a damn fun track. I'm Handsome Lars, and you're watching TRACC. Season 4, Round 4, something another. We're doing TCRs and GT4s at Mid-Ohio. There we go, I'm a genius at this. And I was gonna do something, but I forgot it. In any case, oh, there we go. I was gonna turn on the audio. We have 18-ish drivers, 3 races, and a cloud of dust on my screen. Very weird. We have a championship to go through. We're halfway through it. And once we're done today's 3 races, we got a banger announcement for you all. Banger, I tell you. First, we're gonna go and watch some stats here. It's the usual 20 minutes of qualifying, then a race, then a race, then a race. I think we catch drift at this point, yeah? At the meat and bones of it, we have 2 classes, TCRs, GT4s. TCR class, kinda predictable. Adam Curran has won. Let me just do the math here. 6 or 7 out of 9 races so far. You'll never guess. That's why he's leading. But we got Lovinovic and Bjorn Peter tied for second. And if I am not mistaken, Lovinovic is here, Peter is here. Yes, they're gonna be fighting again today, and that's gonna be fun. In GT4s, it is still Lucas Fischer, but he has to be careful because there are 2 very angry league admins in their GT4s coming after him in the shape of Pavel Onorich and Julian Strasser. If you got any questions tonight or just want to say, hey, you sound dumb, please just type it in the chat. It'll be a lot nicer that way. It'll be a lot nicer. Wrong Pavel. Okay, it's Pavel Stupinski. Like they're all Pavels to me, you know. Last week they actually hit each other and it's like, hey, what's up with Pavels? And you can't blame me for making mistakes today because I played 30 minutes of Lawn Mowing Simulator and I feel dumb now. Just dumb. Before I get any dumber, let's cut over to a Tracclap prepared by Julian Strasser.
We start off the lap by getting a good run out on the start-finish straight. 3rd longest straight only on the track. Brake shortly before 100, try to not cross the inside curb and do not go over the outside curb into the grass. Brake at about 200 into the keyhole. Go for a double apex to get a good run onto the longest straight on the track. A 300 start braking for turn 4. In 3rd gear, go through it, down into 2nd gear into madness. And try to get wide flowing lines through this very flowing section and hit all of them apexes. Through the S's now. Braking at the start of the sausage off the left into 3rd gear through turn 8. Go to the right here, hack the wall, brake shortly before 100. Try to carry as much speed. Here go wide for a late apex in order to make the turn 12. And across the line we go.
Click and click. Qualifying should begin in now actually. And I have just moved the entire game display a bit off kilter. Give me a second. No, no, my game is actually fine. The stream's fine. We're just waiting for qualifying to begin. Which is just the point where I should be looking at stream activity and saying thank you to a bunch of people, which we'll have to do now because... well, we got a few minutes. We got a moment. We got a moment. Thank you for following Invited Vegan. Curious name, but I am not one to judge. Thank you for following. Which means, if I'm not wrong, we are 2 followers away from affiliate. That's pretty cool, actually. We'd like to go affiliate because it gives us emojis. Don't you love emojis? I love emojis. If I can just double check it, I'm just here on my phone. As qualifying kind of begins, let's go. I'm gonna switch over real quick here. My dad just texted me, by the way, asking me, why don't you have a driver's license? I'll answer him after the race. Let's see, how many followers do we have here? We just do this before the whole the race actually said, okay, never mind, we're at 40. I thought it was like 48. Hey, still, 40's cool. Alright, let's go look here. We got 15 online so far. Yes, Julian, interesting fun fact, I don't have a driver's license. It's a weird thing. I'm a great driver, but I'm just not allowed to drive. Just not allowed. Now we know. Anyway, let's go look at Colin Barker. Last season's number 2. He has not been able to find the pace this season, and well, at this point it looks impossible. But still, he might be able to challenge for at least, you know, 2nd or 3rd in the championship. That is, if he can get his car to actually go with him this time. Why we're looking, that is not Lovinovicius. Is it? No, he's in the Cyan car. That makes sense, doesn't it? He used to be in a different Cyan, but this is Cyan. There we go. He'll be looking to see if he can snatch a win this week. He should be able to do so, at least. Björn Peter, a bit more questionable. He does have 1 win this season, but he can do better, I think. Now here's a guy I haven't mentioned for several months, actually. Sultan Piteri. Very good driver who were hanging around, doing his thing for a few seasons. He hasn't been here this time, though. But he is making one night-only comeback today. New guy is Andrea Bardetto, or however we pronounce that in Italian. I don't know anything about him, except I think it's a Honda. I don't know which Honda, but it's a Honda. I didn't check his stats, but maybe he's fine. Let's see... Joe Kronk? I don't actually remember if this is his debut here, but he has... well, he's signed up for every race, and I don't think I've seen him so far. I digress. Let's see, let's go look at our race lead. We can't even look at him, we need to change the camera for that. Because Mid-Ohio has terrible cameras. I can't give you that. Adam Kurian. Okay. Anyway, let's go look at Björn Peter, who has just set a provisional pole. In front of Lucas Fischer and the rest of the TCR gang. Barker coming up. Piteri into the pole. Sultan is gonna be playing the Spartan today, I think, as we just see someone go straight up in the gravel. The laps are starting to come in. Right. Doing a pole in the GT4, sorry. Beating Lucas Fischer. Right, debuted last week, and immediately went faster than Fisher, who is our Season 1 champion. And basically, I hope we'll see those two fight a lot this season. Or what remains of it, because, well, we're at round 4 out of 6. Final thing I want to talk about before we actually begin focusing on the lap times is, how do you pronounce that name? I have been asking for a month now, no one has told me, not even the guy. So we'll call him DC. DC with racing in the GT4s. Back up, Björn Peter has taken the pole position again. Showing great pace today. He'll need it. Lovrinovich is yet to set a lap. Why is it not switching cameras? Did he go into the pits? He did. And it's the same camera to watch the guy go past. Okay. I do apologize for the cameras, but the cameras at Mid-Ohio are terrible. Absolutely terrible. See Barker, Hyde, Opadovich. I'm gonna look at him once in a while in the 69 Alfa Romeo. I actually have a more advanced stats here. Let me just go find them while we hang around with him. Actually, go over hang around with Salt Pittery. He is having a purple sector. And also an invalid lap, so never mind. Stupinski. And a drop frame. I was curious. Stupinski is with a purple sector. And I guess he has a chance. I go find my folder of stats. It is gravel, but still valid. Still valid. 2 purples. There we go. Drive standings. Still purple. And not purple, but it is P4 overall and class leader. And it's a very good performance. Let's go look at the new guy, Andrea Barreto. Meanwhile, I'm looking at some stats here. Joe Crunk is not debuting. He has actually done 1 event. Opadoric is 1 point behind Lovinovicius and Petter in the TCR class. That is 132, 132, and then 131, and then Barker coming in at 122 points. That Barreto, all greens. Very good, very good. Alan Kale coming in here. He is, let me just check my stats here, 8 in TCR. He has not missed an event this season, and that is not about to change, it seems. Of course, it's not about to change, he's here, so... Okay. Not that good a lap, though. Joe Crunk, green sector. DC having a quickest sector 2 right now. But it does look like a nice, quiet and calm qualifying session. At least for the moment. DC on his way to do a lag spike. Ooh, and thing of following that would be right actually. Thing of following, and Alex Jota has decided, his ISP has decided he can't race today. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. As we're just catching some good old spinny spins, and one driver has mysteriously disappeared. John Peter having that purple sector. Will he take it down to 130? Maybe he won't. Maybe he won't. Hillary behind him is making a response. One purple sector. And a lot of gravel. That is not how you do a pole position. Let's see his sector time. Oh, let's see his sector time. Yeah, half a second off. That is not fun. Johan Karlberg. That is not Johan Karlberg. Johan Karlberg. Karlberg, if you will. E5 currently. In here with a hot purple one. Where is he? Is that a pole? It is not a pole. I think it's invalid actually. It gave us purples, sure, but I wouldn't have been a pole position either way. It was a 131.262, even though it said purple sectors. Oh, here we go. Oh, Petorich coming in here. He has a purple one too. And he carries it, I don't know where he carries it 6th apparently. As Lipinski has taken the lead in the GT4s. Adam Kurian is leaving the pits. This is the good one. This is the big one. He's the guy who can take the time down below 31. He's on his hot lap, and we'll just stay with him for a while. Meanwhile, how's it going in the chat? Come, say hi. And maybe complain about your internet. Salt and Petery. Double purple. Is it? Is it? Ooh! Losing out by 5 thousandths. Actually, on my display, it's 4 thousandths. Archer also sitting at personal fastest, but that is not a lot of time. 0.005. Oh dear. Alright, back to Kurian. Oh, okay, to be fair, there's still a further position left. I was gonna say only, but that ain't quite true, is it? 6 minutes is a lot of time. Okay, time for the hot lap. Whew, and it's invalid. Okay. Bold move, I admit. But it does show that he's out there to do business. Aye, green sector from Lovinovicius. He is not doing too hot right now in the qualifying. 10th overall. Remember, he is tied for 2nd in the championship. And there is a point for winning qualifying. So you know. Elsewhere, Kohlberg has purple? Kohlberg has a purple? I don't know where he found half a second, but he did. And is it? Weirdly enough, it says purple, but it is clearly not purple. It is third, however. It is third. And Lovinovich is coming in behind him. Not really an improvement, to be honest. Let's see. Kurian starting another fast lap. This time without sliding. Do we really not have other cameras than this? Well, we have onboards. Have some onboards for a quick moment. Oh, this is not his race, but that is also a difficult corner. What will he do? Can he keep it? Sector, purple sector by half a second. Are you out of your mind? It's legit, he is half a second faster in that sector. I mean, Peter is half a second faster than everyone else in sector 2, but still. Okay, let's see his time, let's see his time. Not fastest. In fact, was it valid? Oh my god. Well, okay. What a weird qualifying session. Everything happens in the first 2 minutes. Yeah, we're back to Kurian. I thought we would go back to Kurian, but he's on a purple first sector. Where will he go? Is it... Did it break? It is apparently invalid once more, so we'll go back to Kohlberg, who is not invalid, but also purple. What will he do? What will he do? He will do. Let's see what the time says actually. It says 30.9 on the screen. It doesn't say that on my leaderboard app. It does say, however, really concerningly, Hidori is 0.005 behind, and Kohlberg is another 0.004 behind him. Oh. Talk about close. Talk about close. Okay, last attempt for Kurian. That was Peter. Why am I clicking on the wrong guiding? There we go. Same corner. Green sector. This is going to be his last attempt, no doubt. And it's not gonna matter because it keeps saying invalid. He goes off-road somewhere. And we're gonna have to look at Johan because he was also not doing anything apparently. So apparently that is qualifying. Apparently. I was a lot of times to say apparently. Bjorn Peter takes pole position in front of Sultan Petery, Joran Karlberg, Colin Barker. Paul Stupinski takes the GT4 pole in front of Fischer, Heit, Strasser, and DC. That leaves us with 14 cars-ish. They'll be doing the next 3 races here on Mid-Ohio. Don't go anywhere, it's gonna be cool. Well, cool-ish at least. And we are missing some people today. I know certainly Jesper Eriksson isn't racing because he chickened out. Pavel Overnoch not racing because he'd rather watch Jim sleep for some reason. And Alex Jota, whose internet decided to go, nah, I don't feel like it. But nonetheless, let's go look at the grid here. Can we see anything? We can see the rear of them. Well, they'll have to go on the grid. They have 30 seconds, and then we'll have the lights on. And yes, this is the best camera we have. Lotus OP. Yeah. You'll say that. You will say that. Okay, lights are on. Barker and... no, Karlberg and pole? I am, confused. Nonetheless, we are go. Let's see, can we get a camera on? Can we please get a camera on? There is some major spinala. It is Fischer and Joke. And I have no clue what's going on. There we go, cameras are on, cones are flying. Strasser with a drive-through penalty. Jan Peter in the lead in front of Karlberg, Petery, Lovinovicius, Opodoric, Curry and Kale Barker. And we have some Volvos touching. And Hyundai touching some Volvos. Hey, they're not Volvos, they're... Thank you. Thank you for the first time chat. Bear of the seed. Yes, Julius, no. Julius, yes. I entered a very hard one. Volvo and Volvo. Oh! Volvos are touching. Karlberg and Lovinovicius hitting each other. Petery behind. And here comes Opodoric. Good old-fashioned turn car chaos going on. See some chaos. It is still Peter Karlberg Lovinovicius. Here definitely in an attacking mood. As he makes his way on the inside, which is now outside. Shurian up behind. Opodoric. Jean-Luc Heiden, the GT4 beamer out back. Julian Strasser diving into the pits, which we can't really. We can see the bright green thing, which is apparently a car. Peter leading the field out in lap 2. Positions unchanged. Colin Barker is one of those who are taking a big loss here in the first lap. Ooh, there we go. Peter and Boke hitting each other. Game's dropping frames. I don't know why. Don't do that. Can we get some cameras on, please? It is Peter, Karlberg, Lovinovicius, Petery, Loki, Kurian, Heit, Kale, then Barker, then Stupinski, Boretto, Kronk. Those are the guys we can see on screen at least. Barker making a move on Heit. They're not fighting though. despite leading his class, he has beaten Stupinski, even though Lotus OP apparently. Okay, this annoys me. We're gonna switch to chase cam. The racing gods may hopefully forgive me for this. But I can't see what's going on. Oh, that didn't matter. 2 laps down, it is still Peter Karlberg, Lovinovic, Obradovic, Kurian, and then Petery. And if I miss anything, this time it's not my incompetence, it's these cameras. Alright, Barker and Petery are fighting. Not by much. Kurian, however, have decided that he should in fact participate. Can we get him on screen? We're gonna have to. There we go, compare next car. Obradovic under a heavy barrage now from a much faster man. Not that Obradovic is slow. He's just not that fast. And if the roles were reversed, Kurian would be charging ahead now and catching those signs. But it's still Peter in front though. Oh, here comes Kurian. And, no, it's a block, it's fine. Yellow flag, Lucas. Yep, that appears to be Lucas Fisher. Gone completely sideways somewhere into track. And oof. He's now last. Strasser is ahead of him. Oh, there, door to door, door to door. Door to door, door salesman. Kurian goes into the grass. Stupinski is apparently leading again, so I would assume Hyde and Fisher may have touched or something. Still a yellow flag. What is up with that? It's gone. I don't know what. I do apologize for not being able to see anything, and that's the game. 7 laps to go. Still fighting for P4. Just see Adam just jogging and weaving right behind the man, looking to make a gap. And he's not waiting for the gap, he's trying to make the gap. This is the leader and number 4 in the championship having a debate. Peter's still charging ahead. Karlberg kind of keeping on at the same with Lovinovic. Barker slowly wheeling his way up. Ooh. That appears to be a mistake though. But now it is a 3-man battle. Stupinski still leading in GT4. Or down to the 4 guys. And also Petery apparently. In the bottom. I think Petery was involved in some kind of touch-up. Oh, Kurian going deep, but it is too deep. Barker on the inside. It is not gonna stick. Very aggressive lines. I think Kurian is simply going too aggressive now. As the 2 signs up front is also meeting up now. It is Karlberg without the stripe, Lovinovic with the stripe. And Björn Peter in front. excellent action in the top 6. Let's see what happens if we got a new camera. Ooh, Oki taking a slide. And that leaves... Oh, when he closes the door, just was about to say that the door's open. Okay. Tracclap taking a drive-through penalty for speeding in the pits. Oh my god, and here it goes, here it goes. Barker and Oberdorch hitting each other, Kurian is passed. I was looking at the chat, so I didn't see that one. Wow, that was a big one. Oh, Barker just looks completely dead over it in the left. He takes it to the pits. How about Oberdorch? They definitely had a collision, because one of those cars went airborne. Even if only momentarily. Oh, we got another one. We have some kind of yellow flag. It is DC has taken a DC, and by DC I mean a crash. There we go, back on the road. Big F. But at health rate, that leaves us with Björn Peter in the lead in front of Karlberg, Lobovichus, and Kurian. DC4s are led by Stupinski, and then a massive gap down to Strasser, DC, Fischer, and Heid. And this is only our first of 3 races, so my throat is gonna hurt by the end of this. But the immediate pressure on everyone has calmed down. Karlberg kinda catching up to Peter again, who seems to be relaxing. He probably shouldn't. Hello, Hyde. Yes, it's a downhill start. Yes, you should still hold your brakes. You learn that when you grow up. I don't have a driver's license, but I know never just leave your car in idle on a downhill, or indeed any slope. Height, it should be said, is, I think he was 14. So, wouldn't know. And now he knows. Let's see, Kronk was making a move on... There we go. Kronk and Kale. Is this for precision? It is for 7th in class. Although not much of happening. Let's see, back up to Peter. Björn Peter. 2.5 laps to go. Very calm. Let's go to the other Peter. It is Sultan Peter. We are having a free car trade. There we go. That's the word. Not free ride. Hopefully not, at least. Gonna be good. Peter is on an attack. He should take... Yeah, he takes Kronk with ease. Is he just gonna take Kale in the save move? Yeah, I would say he probably will now. No, not yet, not yet. Give me a moment. Oh, no, he is. Okay, fair enough. He is past. Peter retained 2 positions in half a lap. 2 laps to go. You're in just about catching up to Lovinovicius. Another thing to note is that the rookie Andrea Baudetto is 6th overall so far, which is not bad. Will anything change on the final lap and a half? The answer is maybe. And let's go that wide once more. Final lap. Jan Peter is about to lead lights to flag. And now Kurian is definitely on the tail of Karlberg. We're gonna go to a new cam. There we go, chase cam. I know it is a racing sim, but it's sometimes the best camera. He goes on the outside. There's door-to-door action. Door-to-door salesman. Now it's a bumper-to-bumper salesman. Oh, slipping and sliding. Oh, is it a slingshot? It's a slingshot. But, oh, no. Oh, masterfully held, but it is... No, he actually keeps it. Karlberg keeps it. I didn't expect that. I actually expected Karlberg to just give that up. I would have given that one up, actually. There we go. He had the speed, but there isn't room. Goes right. He looks left. We are at the butt end of this lap. We're gonna go to a different camera. There's not room on the outside for that move. Jan Peter is gonna close that one up. And sorry, we don't have better camera angle. He's gonna win it, and it's Karlberg's second. And I think Lovinovicius keeps third. And then it is Kurian 4th, Obradorich 5th, Baudetto 6th, Stopinski wins DC4, Petery 7 in class, Kale, Kronk, Strasser. Detchuchoke, how you pronounce that, I would like to know how. And then Lucas Fischer and Shanghai bring up the rear. That was one race though. Kurian, not invincible, nor is Björn Peter. He could have been caught if the cars had come out slightly more wide. Slightly more wide. I'll just wait for a moment for the official, there we go, the official screen to show up. Tells us what kinda new. Peter wins, but Adam Kurian with the fastest lap. Now clearly this might just be a Cyan track. Second and third in TCR and also winning in GT4. Well, there we go. And Hyde also underfueled. Top tip: A, put enough fuel in. B, hold the brake down when it's a downhill start. And don't hit people, I guess. I mean, that bar collision was immense. Oh, we're just seeing what Hyde says. One pit stop, 3 drive-throughs. Don't get 3 drive-throughs. That is not how you win. Faster Pavel dominating GT4? No kidding. We're waiting for race 2, and here's Tim Heinemann, apparently. And it does that thing again. Always be like, hey, why don't we just throw him back up to the main menu? The server switching sessions, the server switching sessions. The server switching sessions. So how about that, huh? Bjorn Peter makes it, and I'm gonna have to look at the stats here. That would be his second win. These stats are weird. How have we had 8 wins in 9 races in TCR? It doesn't make sense. Well, it's Julian math, so I didn't compile this sheet. I suppose I could show you the sheet. Can I show you the sheet? I can't show you the sheet. I have to show the window. Julian Strauss in the chat screaming it's correct. How is it correct? Unless it involves DC winning a race. Oh, still waiting 40 seconds. Server switching sessions. Yeah, we're still waiting for a server switchover. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You know, I mean, I like Race Room, but being kicked out every time we switch sessions, not so much. Not so much. Not so much. I mean, it still works, but nah, I don't think it's a server issue. I just think the server is being fully... It's being Race Room. Okay, there is apparently... Okay, the lights are almost on. Let's go back. It's on. It is not off. It is on. I'm gonna go stop showing my face, I guess. Time has passed. We are... Well, we're in a... Time has passed, and, you know... It's lighter now. I forgot to check who's gonna be in pole this race. Definitely gonna be someone. Oh, I just hit my microphone. Let's not do that. Colin Barker's gonna be in pole in front of Joe Crunk, Alan Kale, and Sultan Pittery. Lights are on, and lights are... Wait for it. Off. They're off. Let's all head into T1 with lots of gusto. And now the camera's moving! Revolutionary! Revolutionary! I might actually see what's happening in this race. It is... Everyone except 2 cones survived T1. Oh, and that's Peter making an aggressive move. Almost having a sandwich with Curian. We have Obadorich getting some gravel out back. Barker, Petery, Kale, Curian, Lowinovich, Obadorich. Stopinski is dead last right now. Fisher, aye! Well, there we go. Lowinovich eats the Kale. Stopinski goes out too. Eats the Kale. That was a pun on Kale with that K. Also a fact, Alan Kale just went off-road after Lowinovich hit him. Stopinski out. Oof, and let's see. No one else really seems to lose on that one. How is it? It was the big one that no one caught air. But it's Barger, Petery, Curian. Yeah, Curian, Obadorich. Then we have the GT4s battling. It is Lucas Fisher and Jean-Luc Veit. Not Adam Veit. Behind them it's Calbert and Barreto. And where is Bjorn Peters? Like in the middle somewhere. Whoa, and was it Kale again? Or was it Crunk? It's Bordello, actually. Now it's time for some GT4x4. Which doesn't work as a pun, but we'll stick with it. Oh, Kurian has gone past Petery. Which I got no warning of, apparently. All these hills, Kurian going off-road a bit. And Kurian just taking every cut there is. That's a lot of cuts. But with lap 1 all, well, just about done and dusted, it is Barker, Kurian, Petery, Opedorich, and then the GT4s in Fisher and Hyde. So far, so good. Although Culprit would like to go past. PC third in class, Strasser fourth in GT4 as well. Race winner Björn Peter? Well, he's in the back. Not doing much, apparently. Oh, here we go. Flashbacks of last season, which is Kurian and Barker having an argument. Big argument. But it is a bit like Kurian in last race, and Opedorich last race too, actually. Adam is just faster, so dangerous man to have behind you. Dangerous for who? Everyone. Oh, Hyde and Fisher fighting, I guess. But we have to look at everywhere at the same time. Kurian goes into the move. No room. Same corner, GT4s. Much less attacking. Barker has shaken up Kurian for a moment. Opedorich catching Petery slowly. By Hyde and Fisher. And in case you're wondering about Hyde's name, it is not me pronouncing it wrong. It's just the way he was born. Make of that what you want. In the back, Björn Peter is looking to take some positions. Guess he wants some points. Hyde losing here. Kurian back up. There is a massive yellow flag. Who is it? It's Baudetto. I think he collided with Peter. And got the worst of it. Alright, so back up here. Side by side? Yeah, he should have it now. And Barker goes directly on that tailpipe. Come on, Cullen. It hasn't been your season so far, but maybe you can have this one. don't hit him. Or do. I'm not your mom. I'm not even a race steward. Ain't not a yellow flag. Who is it? Oh, it's Hyde! Hyde is... I don't have a pun for it. Hyde is Knight. Hyde is... Well, if anyone knows a pun and that rhymes on a Dutch name, please let me know. Hyde is Hyde, but he wasn't right. He was off-road. Well, anyway, Lucas Fisher leads GT4 in front of DC, Strasser, Hyde, and Stopinski. Back up front, though. What's up? If they collide, we will definitely see Petery and Opodorich on the move. Karlberg is 5th overall, no, 5th in class, 6th overall, which is good for him. Jovanovic is simply not enjoying this track. He is down behind Björn Peter. So, I mean, it's good for Kurian's championship. And Barker going too deep. I'm gonna stick with those for a moment. I think Julian Strasser is within a second of... I'm just gonna type this on the chat. No. How do you pronounce this? If you can tell me, you win a gift sub. Something. Oh, we have to go back up. Barker's on the attack again. I think he's gonna stay there, but it is the final lap already because this is the short race. It is a mere 7 laps. But sometimes the best things in life are short. Apparently. It's not gonna go past here. Kurian will stick this one through, I think. Let's see. GT4 is not really close. Peter taking maybe some points. Now, final corner, Adam Kurian takes his first win of this weekend, Tuesday, in front of Barker, Petery, Opodorich, Fisher, Karlberg, DC, Strasser, Kronk, and Peter, Lovinovicius, Bordetto, Stopinski, the very much dead Alan Cale, and for some reason Jean-Luc Hyde in last. Not what he planned on, is it? Not what he planned on. But this also means Alan Cale will be in pole position for the final race. We just see a dead cone to the right, and Adam Kurian has fast slapped once more. Very short race. Why Hyde? Hyde is in the chat right now saying, damn it again, no fuel. It is 7 laps. Let me give you a hint, Jean-Luc. 14 laps of fuel next time. Wait, no, is that right? Yeah, we're doing 13 laps. In any case, you're not very good at fuel, are you? I'll make a note of that and look at you on the last lap of the next race. And now we're gonna go to race 3. This is the long one. 13 laps. I think. It counts the same as the rest, but it's kind of fun, isn't it? And we're gonna do this whole thing again. The song and dance. The whole song and dance. There's 2 minutes until I'm gonna sit here. Julian apologizing. Julian apologizing. Why are you the way you are? Well, you can see me. Just texting on my phone. If you're watching this in the future on YouTube, you can just go ahead and skip the next 2 minutes because you're not missing anything. Ow, my neck. So what's up? How you doing? Are you doing well? Does it help you when I'm looking you in the eyes? And if you love this, please follow us on Twitter, Twitch, and Twitter actually. Just follow us. Please. Ow. 50 seconds. I'm sorry. I've run out of stuff to talk about. I could drop our hot banger announcement now, but I promised to wait until after the race. So I'm gonna go keep that promise. I made a promise. I made a promise. Yeah, Julian, you're welcome. We got something good for you. We got something good. Zero seconds. It says, yes. Okay, Julian just can't type in the chat. Can we have a race free place? Please. Hey! Race cam. And again, let's look at this Tim Heinemann thing. Is he on the left or on the right? I don't know. I know that we are 35 seconds away from the grid. This is a good thing. The sun is slowly setting. Slowly. Slowly. And a sense of dread is setting as we are just about to start the last race, and there we go. There was a drive-through penalty. I didn't see who it was. Alan Cale leads Bordeto and Lovinovic and Petter into T1. Whoop, dead cone. Lovinovic eats all the gravel and 8 billion cones. I would make a joke here, but that is probably some kind of offensive joke. Still Lovinovic is in second. No one dead. Cale just starting off with some healthy advantage, but Lovinovic has a chance of doing something big now. There is some movement behind it. Looks like Petteri Haidt Obradovic. Barker shoving his way past someone. Woo! Petteri dives! And I think the dive sticks. Oh, no it doesn't. It is a lot of cars in not a lot of space. Might being the meat and the Barker Korean sandwich, which actually sounds pretty good. It's a bit British, it's a bit Hungarian. And Hungarians know how to cook, unlike the British. But that's not the point of this stream. Seems intent on fighting, I guess, but he is ahead. Yeah, he is leading his class. So lap 1 is low in it. Where's Kale? Why is Kale? Oh, Kale got the drive through. That's okay. The pole position jumped the start. And we have Fisher going sideways. Ooh, I don't know what happened. I think he just called a slide simply. Not what he wanted, but it is what he got. Big slide. So that leaves Lovinovicius and Peter in front. These are tied for second in championship. This is very interesting, actually. They have a direct reason to hit each other. It'd be very fun. But the gap is opening, so let's go look here. We have a square of people. Korean just hitting the bumper of every car there is. Now I've been told they're... Whoa! Barker and Hyde hitting each other. And Kalberg has gone past Lovinovicius up front. That's weird, but okay. But go off, I guess. Oh, and here comes Baldetto as well. Okay, okay, that's a bold move, Lovinovicius. No! No! Too deep. Too deep. Oki and Baldetto fighting behind him. Woo, Peter, we're making a move behind. And there goes Baldetto. He has become the lawnmower. Woo, that was a collision. 2 tons of Volvo just touching together, and there goes Peter E. Well, you lose grip going over a hill, and that caught him out. That's the best I can say. Is he Kieran and Hyde still fighting? I don't know why. But he does have DC right on his tailpipe, though. One more lap, and it's Peter, Kalberg, Lovinovicius, Kubadorich, Barker, Korean. Now let's see, Korean and Barker. Ooh! And that's a hit. And that was Stopinski going completely forgetting to brake. Okay. And Kronk down there as well. I don't know what happened to Kronk. He must have pulled the wrong lever. That's a cartoon joke. But Peter just having a lot of free space. I mean, like almost second of it. Which is fun. He'll need that. Oh, Barker just hitting someone. That was a Deutsch. Oh, and Kalberg. Kalberg is passed. And it's gone. And it's back. And is it gonna stick? Is he gonna hold the inside? He's gonna hold the inside. Colbert goes past Peter for it. The race lead. 9 laps to go. Peter doesn't look it. Well, Peter just goes off-road basically, but it's fine. But Peter does not look interested in letting that slide. But now he's getting hit by Lovinovic behind him. We have a mess up behind. Pyrian's still fighting with height for some reason. Barker, is he trying to do a bump and run? He's in the wrong sport if you want to do a bump and run. Lots of cars and not a lot of space. Oh, DC has gone past right. In all the excitement, I kind of forgot to change the TC4s. I'm sure that's gonna end up in a mistake soon, but hey. It is still Carlberg in front, but let's go look at the GT4s. Fight has a chance to attack. And he shan't take it, it seems. Barker was making a move, but decided not to. And Curran finally in a position to actually do something. Oh, there he goes. Height. Whoa! Door to door again. Still, the TCR is having the closest fun here. Ooh, is that that? I'm not sure that's a legal move, but it's not my position to judge. Now Curran has made his way back to the 2. Carlberg still leading? For how long? Bok. Bogey just seems to be hit by everyone today. He is the pinball in the great game of life. Nope. Carlberg, Peter Lovinovicius. GT4s, it is high. And until now comes Peter Reed to screw the whole thing up for the GT4s. And I know that BMW looks like a touring car, but it is a GT4 car. I swear on my mom. Ooh. Nope, 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 not happening. Or is it? Lovinovic and Barker are fighting up front. We'll catch that in a hot sec. Right now there's a leadership battle in GT4 and Hyde wins it. And yeah, and Hyde even keeps it. Carlberg, Peter, then Barker in front of a tiny train of Lovinovic and Kurian. There's a yellow flag. It's Hyde, and he is not the Hyde way. Oh! Ooh, he just... I thought that was Kronk. He moved right in front of Kronk as Kronk went past. And Kronk had no chance of dodging that one. That car is not moving right. Ooh. big one. Hyde is out. Along with Kill, by the way. Anyway, back to this whole debate. I call it a debate because it's very civilized. And Peter is back up now. He's attacking again. We forgot about that one. And they're also fighting behind them, but this is for the lead. Peter goes deep. Oh, but he sticks it. Peter goes back into the lead. Oh, and Kurian goes past Lovinovicius. And now Hyde is in the chat apologizing. And I'm gonna be honest with you, as he should. And Lovinovicius catches gravel and he goes sideways. So top 4 is settled business. Well, settled-ish. We know who's in top 4 at least. And Bono, your tires are gone. So, we're gonna go out with 5 laps to go. It is Peter, Karlberg, Barker, Kuyan, Lovinovicius, Obroch, Hillary, and then comes the first GT4 in front of Dechoke, how you pronounce it. Strasser, whom I haven't mentioned for quite a while. He's up here. I'm also seeing that Kronk has retired, apparently. He must be very crunky now. Yeah, you know, my joke's bad. I'm sorry. Why do we have 2 Koromotos in the chat? I do not know. Anyway. Strasser, Stupinski. I was just contemplating life here. Strasser goes past Stupinski. I'm being asked, why do you think? Check the numbers again. I do see a difference. There is a difference between 74 and 2007. I mean, your golf handicaps? I don't know, just kidding, just kidding. Hi, Daddy Hyde, I decided to call you. That's what I'm assuming, at least. And I'm completely lost track of this race. Terribly sorry. Here's the leaders. Peter, Karlberg, Barker, Kurian, Lovinovicius. There we go. Well, not Lovinovicius, but we have top 4 at least. 4 laps to go. And Karlberg is just full-on lawn mowing. We had a debate about that, actually, in the staff chat today. We were discussing lawnmowers. Some people prefer Hondas, and some people prefer Swedish marks like Stiga or Husqvarna. And this is not relevant for the race, but we just had that whole lawn mowing discussion earlier. Alright, so it's 2-1-2. It is... Well, to be fair, anyone in top 4 can still win. We just need a slight enough crash. And by slight enough, I mean Karlberg could forget to brake. But Barker is looking at him, and Kurian is also looking. It's a sandwich again. It is a sandwich. Oh, Kurian will not keep it. There is not room. Or will he? No, he shouldn't. Oh, he does. Barker didn't have the slipstream, and now can slides in between 2 cars. There is not room there, but it is still alive. 3 laps to go. Peter is about to run away with a win here. Free ride, free ride, free ride. Oh, God. Oh! Masterclass! Masterclass! Kurian simply waited for Barker and Karlberg to hit each other, and then he went past. Beautiful. Oh, that is how you do it. And now Karlberg is being hit by Lorenovicius from behind. Well, that is touring car racing for you. And, ooh, double lawn mower. Ah, they must have hit each other. I'm sorry we didn't see that one. Only saw them off the road. And, oh, by the way, Peter and Upper George are still here. Just, yeah. Oh, let's go look at some GT4s. DC, Strasser, Stupinski. Oh, up here, Peary, our guest is hitting dangerously close to some science. Some ex-Volvos. 2 laps to go of this event. Ooh. Well, I mean, lots of attacking from the outside today, but here he goes past. He says Karlberg has had some horrible laps, but well, you know, once the ball starts rolling, it just keeps rolling down. Let's see, we have 3 cars within 2 seconds. Although we can only see one. Peter, Korean, Barker, and Lorenovicius. Somewhere behind them. Oh no, Korean! Oh, gets one wheel in the gravel, and then you go sideways. Barker goes into P2. Well, that was unfortunate, but on the other hand, Barker has the point advantage to take that risk. No, sorry, Curran has the point advantage. He doesn't have to worry that much. We got a yellow flag. Joker goes sideways. And that means Julian Strasser is now leading GT4. And I'm sorry we didn't see what happened. Suddenly, I was just getting reports of yellow flags. And we just see Stupinski's Lotus in front of that. And it just looks happy. Not from behind, though. This is the happy car. Sorry. So anyway, blue cars. Peter is up to P4. And the grass remains mowed. The KTM is actually gonna win a race, and I am horrified by the implication of that. It is a motorcycle with 4 wheels. Oh, and here's Kurian. He would like his position back. But not that way. But not in that way. Ooh. He does both moves, and they don't always work. But that's the final corner. Björn Peter is gonna take his 2nd win tonight in front of Colin Barker, Adam Korean, Sultan Piri, Solius Lorenovicius, maybe Opedoric, Strasser. What's happening? Why is he ran out of fuel, or he broke. He just broke to give points to everyone else. It's a moral position, okay? Where was I? Lipinski, Joke, Fischer, Baudetto, and then Kronk, who has decided to soldier on and take some points. Very good, very good. But that was a fun 3 races and a fun track. Very fun track. And we had some confirmation going. 3 DNFs. Yeah, Peter, we must have broken on purpose, I think. Let's see, it is as confirmed. Peter, Barker, Kurian, Lovinovic, Kalberg, Obedoich, Bodedo, Kronk. Those are our TCR finishers. GT4 is Strasser, Stopinski, Chiroke, I think, and Fisher. Fisher was really unlucky, by the way. Fastest lap is Peter. Peter gets a point. We'll put that in. No, Peter gets a point. And I have no. Peter didn't break on purpose, I think, because he didn't do that in the other races. But I don't. Whoa! I'm not supposed to show that yet. I wasn't supposed to show that yet. Next week it's gonna be Suzuka. Oh, the west side of it. The west side of it. That's a fun track. Okay, let's try this again. I have an announcement to make. Oh, Lord, I have an announcement to make. The announcement is that we are on a screen. No, the announcement is the Algarve Adventure, 90 minutes of Portimao. It's gonna be at this time after the season is over. 90 minutes, you can solo it, I guess. I think you can do teams. I don't know how in Race Room, but you can do it. It's just gonna be fun. Fun. Let me go find a Discord link for you. It is going to be in exactly 3 weeks. And if I may be as bold, I'm gonna find a Discord link. In case you're not already a part of this. It is the same rules as, well, our main championship, except, well, you don't get points for it because it's not a championship race, and also, you'll probably have to pit at least once, but that's not a rule, it's more like, really need it, because it's 90 minutes at Portimao, and that is a dangerous thing. As a dangerous thing, I'll just leave this up while I go check one thing. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It is good to hear that you'll be there, Kite. What am I need to find one button, because before we go tonight... That was Twitch stats, that's not what we need. We need... to see who's followed us this stream. In any case, 3 weeks from now, be there at Portimao. We still have to do Suzuka next week, which is also gonna be fun. There we go, activity feed, there we go. Yes, thank you for following Grown Man Height and Invited Vegan. 3 weeks from now, Algarve. I'll be hosting it, obviously. It's gonna be right after my birthday, so you know. Can we pretend it's my birthday gift that we have a fun race? Can we? Maybe? Yeah, I don't know. In any case, I have been Handsome Lars. You have been watching TRACC, which is, I think, one of the funnier races in the world, you know. We have a lot of fun, a lot of crashing. Boom, beach, bash, bush. Cars go off the road. Next week, this channel, the same time, but at Suzuka. I'll see you there.